that game, LeVeon Bell only had 6 carries for 20 yards after suffering a groin injury in the first quarter. Here's Bell on the rematch for the Patriots.
This is the game everybody's been waiting to see. It's number 1 and 2 teams in the AFC going at it head to head. This is obviously a game that a lot of people, even before the season started and the record was out, people probably circled on their calendars. So I'm definitely going to embrace the game. Going against the Patriots, it's a team that's always in the hunt of a Super Bowl. I just felt like I missed the opportunity to get to a Super Bowl. When this year came around, we seen the schedules and everything. I knew I had another opportunity. Lord, if I was being healthy and playing the Patriots again. So it's good opportunities here. We'll go out there and do what I can.
Eric Dickerson is still with us. Eric, what do you expect from LeVeon against the Patriots defense?
35 to 40 carries. That's what I expect. I expect him to run the football a lot. The Patriots give up 5 yards to carry. They're not good against the run. Both of you guys said that y'all didn't like the way the Steelers were playing earlier. What did I tell you they do? Win. It might not be. You might not like the way they win, but they win. They've got the best offensive line in football. The leader, David DeCastro. They've got. And let me go back. I feel like one thing that Belichick will do, he'll try to take away what you do best. They're going to run the football at them for sure. But they have all these receivers. They got Juju. They've got AB. They've got Martavis. They've got a lot of weapons on offense. So run the football is the first thing they want to do. And you saw last week with Kenyon Drake with Miami, he made the Patriots look like is somebody gonna tackle me or what? Lined up outside, caught the ball outside, ran the ball inside. So for sure, the Pittsburgh Steelers are gonna run this football. I would run it till I'd say, you know what? Come get you a few rests, but you're going back. We're gonna run it every snap, till they stop it, and that's what I expect out.
So if he runs it 35 times, he has how many yards?
If he runs it 35 times, I think he has about 175 to 80 yards.
Whew. Then Pittsburgh wins.
Pittsburgh gonna win.
Oh, so it's a done deal, says Eric.
Look, they don't need to play the game. The game's already over with.
Well, one reason, Le'Veon Bell as a Steeler, when he's getting 23 or more carries, they're 20-0.
20-0,
so
right.
That's let's just start with that premise. He's going to get at least those amount of carries. But for me, running the football, yeah, you want to gain yardage, but the best defense against Tom Brady is he keep him on the sideline.
Right.
And when you can control the clock, you can do that. Now, the question is that I believe Coach Belichick will do everything in his power to make sure they don't have the same mistakes. As you heard Rob Ryan say the last couple of days, they didn't set the edge. They didn't hold the edge. Got guys getting a little nosy, trying to do something they weren't supposed to do. And here come Kenyon Drake out the backside, or here come Kenyon Drake front side. We're supposed to be in the A gap and you're in the B gap. So I believe Coach Belichick will do everything he possibly can to stop Le'Veon. The question that I have, will Ben be patient? Because I don't believe the Pats will give up the big play, the 50 and the 30, 40-yard touchdown pass. Can Ben be happy with 4 yards here, 3 yards there, 2 yards first down? Can he be happy with that? Because what happens is that you get impatient. And you're like, okay, I'm trying to sneak one in, and then the ball gets tipped and it gets picked. You cannot let Tom Brady get a field goal or a touchdown. You turn it over and let Tom get right back on the field. Because that's when they start to get rolling, they get into a rhythm. But you remember now, Monday night, they didn't have that big guy. 6'7", 270, Gronk. No team has consistently found a way to take him away from Tom Brady. Can the Steelers do that? I don't think they have anybody on that side of the ball, on the defensive side, that can do anything with Gronk. He will be he is the difference in this ball game.
Which is why I think the last couple of days right here on Undisputed, you all but picked the Patriots in a walk, right? Yeah, you just said this is a mismatch.
I like the Pats, yeah.
Okay. So this man says Le'Veon Bell is the best running back in pro football. This man, great running back, says Le'Veon Bell is the best running back in pro football, right?
Right.
Not Ezekiel Elliott, Le'Veon Bell.
Yes.
So to me, if he's that good at home against this defense, this game should belong to Le'Veon Bell. This game is Le'Veon Bell's game to win, right? Am I right? It's on a silver platter for Le'Veon Bell who his first time around in the playoffs in 2014 missed the playoffs because he was hurt. 2015 missed the playoffs because he was hurt. But he flashed last year in the first 2 games against the warm weather Dolphins up in Pittsburgh. I can't give him a lot of credit for that, but he ran for 167. Then he went to Kansas City. That was a big deal. And it was cold up there too, but he went for 170. That's another Steelers playoff franchise record. And yet at the end of that game up in Kansas City, he says he pulled his groin, tweaked his groin, hurt his groin somehow, and that it was plaguing him early on at Foxborough in the AFC Championship game. And after a carry or 2, he just really couldn't go anymore. So he tried 6 times, and he got 20 yards in a game that the Patriots won in a walk. It was a no contest. It was a mismatch. It was 36-17, but it wasn't nearly that close. So Pittsburgh is flying high with their flying circus. And to me, Antonio Brown, who has risen all the way to 2nd in the MVP odds in Las Vegas, 2nd to Tom Brady. What poison do you pick here? Because you say Belichick's going to take something.
Slow.
What can he take away? He can either take away LeVeon or Antonio. I think he's going to take away Antonio. That's where he is the electric. He is the difference maker. He is the game changer because he can get behind anybody. So you have to put 2 people on him. And I don't know, not that you undersell trying to stop LeVeon, but I just think you have to stop the bomb before you stop the run.
No.
Well, the play action pass is going to set that up because if you run the ball really good, all of a sudden those linebackers, those safeties, they start creeping up. Every time they see the quarterback do this, that one step, as you noticed, you take that one step, it's a pass. You beat. It's too late then. You know, going back to LeVeon in the game last year when he played against the Patriots in the playoff, he was hurt. That groin, see, people don't realize, they think about a groin, you know, you can run and get around, but you got a groin in.
Oh, you can't.
You can't do anything. He was already hurt. And I said it before the season started. He held out. I think he was he suspended? He was suspended or whatever. He wasn't playing.
He held out this year.
Yeah.
He didn't come to the first game.
He held out. And so when he came back for the season, I said, sooner or later, he's going to have an injury. It comes sometimes in the playoff, it may come late in the season, and sure enough, what he have? A groin injury. This year, he's been healthy pretty much the whole year. He's been there the whole time. He's taken those hits on his body. So he's in, like you say, football shape. He's ready for this game. Last week, I think he carried the ball 13 times, 14 times. This week, I guarantee you, the Steelers are going to run the football. It's like different formation. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
He was
No,
more.
stop it.
Last week against Baltimore, he was more of a receiver than a runner. But Baltimore defense is more formidable against the run than the Patriots
That
are.
is a fact.
And that's, Skip, the thing is, see, you keep missing like, well, he's the best, he should do this. Tom Brady was the best quarterback on the field Monday night. But they weren't the best team. And that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes.
Well, he didn't outplay Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler was the best quarterback on the field. Not in the big picture, but in the little picture,
But
it was Jay Cutler.
if you tell me Tom Brady, 5-time MVP, is the greatest quarterback to ever play, he got to beat old Jay Cutler.
But he didn't.
Okay, then.
Did they protect Tom Brady? Did he have his best offensive lineman and Marcus Cannon? He did not.
LeVeon Bell plays a dependent position. The offensive line, are they going to open holes for him?
Well, against you brought it up. The Patriots, every time somebody has rushed the football against them, they give up an average of 5 yards a carry. That is dead last in the National Football League. We just saw them go to Buffalo and give up 183 yards rushing. We saw them go to Miami and give up 120 yards rushing. LeVeon should own this game, right?
Yeah.
Silver platter.
But the thing is, yeah, he should, but they got so many weapons. You said it. When he runs the ball 23 times, LeVeon, they're 20-0.
Yeah.
20-0. That
start
right
there.
there let you know, hey, we know what we're going to do.
So it's
We're gonna run the
over.
Football.
No,
Hey,
Scott.
Pittsburgh won.
Come on.
Well, that's what you said.
It ain't nobody say that.
But I'm going to go back to you two guys. I need both of y'all say, no, I don't like Pittsburgh. I keep telling you what I say.
They don't win pretty, but they win.
But they
somehow.
win. That's
So
all.
you
Okay,
said
we go ahead and see
he
Sunday.
should get about 175 yards. He's carried the ball 35 times twice this year for
What'd he get?
144 and 134. In his career high 38 carries, he had 236 against Buffalo. So
Almost got my record.
that was Belichick. I tried to take him away. Eric, thanks for joining us.
Thank
Who
you.
will win the NFL MVP? We'll discuss that with Mark
back
Schlereth
tomorrow?
next.
No.